few weeks ago, in our previous Flora and Fauna video, we were completely shocked when we reviewed our images of the Great Egret and discovered that they were severely overexposed, to the point where it was just a complete loss. We learned an important lesson that week, so coming away with a refreshed knowledge on exposure compensation, making sure that we paid attention to the histogram and to the highlight alerts, we are ready to go back out and find our Great Egret friend once again. Our trip started off on the right foot with finding a classic in our area, the Great Blue Heron.
You got something. You eating it? Did you get it?
No, I think I missed.
Heron fact. Great blue herons have a height of roughly 4 feet and a wingspan of about 6 feet. How much would you guess they weigh? Put your guesses in the comments. No cheating. Then we heard some rustling from the vegetation in front of us. We found a new species, the lovely song sparrow. As a photographer, it's so easy to get caught up in the moment and set extremely high expectations, thinking of all the ideal outcomes from a trip. When elements start to align, the height meter can quickly get out of control. Good weather? Nice. Even lighting? Okay, go on. A beautiful golden hour? Let's go! We've been out on many wildlife hikes, and one thing that we've learned is to temper our expectations. It's so easy to let your mind wander and think of all the animals that you want to encounter and all the amazing photographs that you want to capture. The reality is that doing this can lead to disappointment again and again. We spend a lot of time out photographing nature and wildlife, and there have been many trips where we have trouble even spotting a single animal. Having low expectations can make finding an animal that you're looking for feel all that extra special. To us, the time out in nature is rewarding enough on its own. Any of the photographs that turn out good are just bonus. The most important aspect of nature photography to us is nature itself. There's a certain level of difficulty added to photography when you have no control over the subject. As seasoned nature photographers, we often spend time looking back on images and breaking down the whole process, which makes us realize how amazing this moment in time actually was. It can feel so lucky with so many factors potentially working against you. In this particular case, it all started with being at this specific location while the egret was around. Patience is another vital part to being a nature photographer. We silently waited for the bird to be within the ideal range for our cameras. Finally, time. Having enough time to compose a shot can be quite challenging. Being able to capture an image that only exists in that minute sliver of time. And to top it all off, we were able to witness this all with this golden hour lighting. The way that it brings out the details of the Great Egret's white feathers is amazing. Second chances like this are super rare, making this trip one that we'll remember for a very long time. It's not often in wildlife photography when you get a shot at redemption. We love being able to share these moments with you and hopefully inspiring you to grab a camera and search for your own special moments. It's important to really appreciate these moments out in nature. These moments are fleeting and filled with the uncertainty of what the future holds. Overall, we were super lucky to come across the Great Egret once again during this most recent trip, but luckily we did, and we're super excited to be able to share that with you. So we hope you enjoyed this little tidbit from our hike into the great wilderness, and we'll see you again next time. Bye!